Hello, I'm Chris, and this is Odious Cards. I'm streaming today on Magic the Gathering Arena. I've got going on here. We're going to be using some United Battlefronts and trying to get out a lot of cards to like make our opponents discard. And obviously we're going to stop their creatures and stuff. So we're going to try to get like our Hopeless Nightmares, our Build Talents. We're going to try to kill these guys with the damage from these 3 cards right here. The cool thing about this card right here is that I can bounce this back. I can bounce it back with the 3 tree mascots because they count as everything. They count as dragons. This card also counts as dragons, but these cards also count as demons, so they'll also work with Unholy Annex. And then if they start to build the field up too much, we'll Day of Judgment end them. This card right here I can kind of use to make them sacrifice creatures, or they can just let me draw a card and give me 2 life. So, because Unholy Annex, unfortunately, we're not always going to have a demon out, so we're going to need some life gain. So we're going to have life gain here, 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 and here. So, pretty much building this deck around Bandit's Talent. Holy Onyx was going to draw us a bunch of cards, give us a big creature, you know. Not really going to be trying to kill people with creatures. We will have a little bit that we can attack with, like the 3 tree cities, the Soulstone Sanctuary, and then the demons that we can summon. And if these do go to the graveyard, we can bring them back. Did play this deck a little bit ranked just a moment ago because somebody wanted me to change my picture up to be a little bit smaller. I went and started a bot match. I wasn't roping people editing. So we got a swamp, we got a great Astron City, makeshift, Day of Judgment, United Battlefront. Not necessarily the best hand that I would want, but I at least got a 3 tree mascot and an Unholy Annex that can combo with each other. We'll give it a try. We just don't get mana screwed because we only got 2 mana to work with. Start off with another roper. Oh, it looks like the game's kind of thinking. The beanstalk. Getting some drawing in, huh? Not starting this off good for me. Not drawing any mana yet. I'll need some mana. Gonna make him start discarding though. Unfortunately, that's really all we can do unless we get some mana next turn. Usually, I feel like I get mana flooded. At least that's what was happening in my past games. Hey man, there's only so much you can do with 2 mana. Let's get going. Alright, I got another piece. get some drawing down. At least since I got the 3 tree mascots on the field, I'm not attacking. He'll take 2 damage. I'll gain 2 life. I'll draw a card. Awesome card. Deck's pretty much just, you know, kill them with direct damage. It takes a while, but you know, every other card in the deck's pretty much just to shut them down. You know, Control Black Edition. Tell me, man, what did I do to you? All right. Let's hope we pull something to get rid of his creature. We did not, but like one of those. That hurt, that hurt. The build. It's getting a lot of control. Two, 4, 5 mono. Summon a demon. No, he didn't like that. I mean, honestly, all I was gonna probably do is keep shutting him down anyways. I was thinking about using the land to make a demon. Do 2 damage to him. Just thinking about if you put anything on the field, I could got rid of it. Wow. I'm gonna give it a try though. Oh yeah, I definitely don't like it against that color. Started off hitting me hard, huh? Why'd you give it trample on that double strike? You must have made a mistake. Discard a card, buddy. Hard to pick one, huh? What'd you pick? Burst Lightning? Alright. They give me some fancy cards like that. Why are you picking Trample? There you go. To play this, so we're gonna have to shut this down. We can't let this card hit us no more. Okay. I was not expecting something like that. Playing a bot. How do you make this many wrong decisions with black? Is it crazy? You did your damage to him. I don't have anything I could play. I mean, he should be winning this. If he's smart, he would take Manifolding Mouse, give his Ember Bright or whatever, double strike, and win the match. Yeah. As deck doesn't do too good against red. Especially red with draw. You should have won like a turn or two ago, man. You made 2 decently big mistakes. You didn't give your mouse double strike at the beginning, and then you didn't use your mouse to give your 1 card double strike so that you had a card to play. I have a red deck similar to that on here. Absolutely crushes my opponent. What the heck? Oh. It's like a mirror match. Think about that card. 2 this land becomes value. Assembly worker artifact creature. 10 a turn. Nice. Damage to yourself for me? Go right ahead.
But I'm taking the drop it.
Completely shut me down.
Space.
This one, we're gonna lose that. They put me up almost against a mirror match. He definitely had a better hand than me. I don't give too many bad hands in here. 2 matches though. Not so great. An entire tier before this stream with this deck to the one we're in now. Yeah. Since I've been playing with this deck, they've been putting me up against this Surveillance Priest a lot. Like, I never see this deck with any of my other decks. I don't want to sacrifice a creature. Yo, bro. Chose to sacrifice a creature. Did not want to let me draw a card and give me 2 life. What am I do? Got 6 enchantments on the field. Maybe I should put some ethereal armor in here. No, because I don't really have creatures. I don't usually ever play any on the field. I'll take it, that damage, dude. You can have it. Getting that. Let's go see if we can grab something good. We don't want that. I'll take that. How does he have so many cards in his hand? He hasn't had. I don't know. Is he just hoarding? Two. You destroy the well, because that's an artifact. That's why you were sitting on that card. Get rid of the card out of your hand. Play in hand for you to play that on. Take another 4 damage, bro. No. Those cards. Stay warm. So what? Equal to the creature's power. Keep hitting me with it anyways. Go. You guys remember these 2 cards or these cards over here? And I have 4 of them on the field. Yeah. Count because it didn't enter the battlefield. Doesn't work. It's only when I play one of those. I should have counted. Dragon you control enters. That counts as a dragon. It's all creature types. I wonder if they meant for that to not work. There's no cards in hand. Let's see. Got 1 life, man. I'm surprised he's still trying to kick it around. What to do is end my turn. The only downside of this deck is it could really drag out. By no means would I go craft this deck. Opponents probably find it pretty annoying. The card. I only have one black mana. Turn. Some mono. The way he keeps looking at my planes makes me think he's going to destroy it. Okay. Take a chance. We did get something. Like what? I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna let that card do 2 damage to him, and then we're gonna let Bandit Talents do 2 damage to him. I don't think how many cards he has in the field, so let's see what we got. It's been announced by Hasbro. We're all gonna get My Little Pony. Probably be the top selling set, huh? Hydra Boar. I'm sorry that I played such a toxic deck, okay? But so if he can't do enough to kill me this turn, Hopeless Nightmare for the win. Lost 2 matches, won 3 matches so far. Thick. Well, this deck is toxic. We'll keep it. At least everything costs less than 2 mana. And I have 2 mana. Two turns and I've already done 4 damage to you, bro. Let's go. Oh, nice. What you gonna take? Better take that momentum breaker. You're just gonna be giving me that right back. Right now. Yeah. That go? Take this and that. Told you it's toxic. What you gonna take? I would have chose that. Do that. On your own creature? No? Not playing it yet then. No death by pinging. Yeah. I think he realized I'm just going to keep shutting him down. He's addicted to me. Joel or Joe. We'll keep it. These two cards go very well with each other and with this. Because if I play this after this is on the field, it just comes right back to my hand. We can start this off doing 1 damage to him. Not interested, spotted. Not interested. Hey, bro, draw away. That. 3 lands in hand. Too bad we don't got a 4-star plains on the field. United Battlefront. Really good card. You got counter? Counter it. You better counter it. You'd be stupid to not counter it. I want you to get rid of cards in your hand, so. So let's see. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep that. Then we're going to do Can you do, man? What can you do? Take it. Plenty of life gain. You take the amount of damage that I'm going to dish out to you. I don't like how many cards you have in hand, though. Yeah, 4 life, do 4 damage to him, draw 2 cards. You better start pulling some stuff off, Joe. I think that's enough. Just gonna kill him with these. You should have known I had a full hand. You had no counter spells? You're gonna die anyways as soon as I end my turn. So maybe he chose to rope. There we go. He was going to take 4 more damage from the annexes anyways. I didn't need to necessarily kill him with those, but... So far, 5 wins, 2 losses. We drew pretty bad our first 2 games. Which is kind of hard to have a bad hand. There's so much in here to like scry and whatnot. Creature ground? One choice, pretty much. I don't know why you're looking at everything else. That's your choice. $13 of you guys watching. How's it going, man? Or men or women, if any of you guys are. Let's see. I'm gonna keep it. What you gonna pick? Bad choice. Take 3 damage. Let me draw a card and gain 2 life, or destroy your creature. Deep Cavern Spat and that nightmare. Hopeless Nightmare meant that much to you. Get started. Oh, it's very rare that we only ever get 1 card. Gonna do? What can you do? What can he do? You guys still gave me a land. Oh, nice, nice.
A fight? And you think you can
Too
win?
bad I can't make it. Come back.
One of your friends has to leave.
I didn't see him play any cards to make him draw cards. Stupid choice. Make me discard my card.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Which seems like it's gonna take a while. They should not put discarding decks up against each other like this. They like mirroring them against each other. Should put them together too, because I hate playing them with my other decks. Dude, just start doing something to win the game already. You've not done any damage to me. Let's go. At least I do a ton of damage. Was that up front? Yeah. Most of them are in the graveyard, man.
Off you go.
That cheap, you probably shouldn't be going in their deck and everywhere and exiling them. At this point now, there ain't really anything in my deck when you're gonna take all 4 of a card out, and you do that several times. Do is draw lands. Dude, do something. Part of me is just tempted to just end it just because how long he's freaking taking. But he has so little life, and I know I got a ton of cards in here that do direct damage. Pretty much all he left in my deck, too. Alright, we're not going to drag this out anymore. I'll take the D rank. At least don't try to take forever with my turn. Like, I don't know why that guy had to think so hard. He already removed all the top hitting cards in the deck. Four cards in hand. It's ideal. Yeah, I know, but I got people watching. They just need to make to where we can report people who do stuff like that. Like, it's just ridiculous. Salty as F. You like when people rope like this and take forever to make a decision? He's got no lands to do anything. People for roping. You're not listening, Josh. Thing about it, Josh, is you can do what you can do. You don't really need to think that hard. You know, I had nothing that I could do, and he had 4 cards in hand, and he just kept thinking and thinking and thinking, and he was controlling the field. Like he didn't need to think. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do anything. What did he need to think about? So, you know, after a certain point, you're just dragging the match on. Like, he knew if he would have probably extended that match, that I would have just kept doing direct damage to him and eventually won, because there would have been nothing for him to control the field with. Like, he didn't have creatures, nothing. So, yeah. You know, not trying to argue with you, but I just don't think you see what's going on. Like, you seem to be the one who's actually salty. This guy's not playing any creatures. I think that, you know, after so many times of somebody getting roped, they need to figure out something. You know, put the ropers up against the ropers. I don't care what they implement. But it's not fair to people who actually are actively playing the game to constantly be getting thrown up against people who take 5 minutes to do a turn. I know within like 15 seconds if I can win a game up against somebody. Got a similar sacral? Stop taking damage. Now you're just getting too literal. You're not understanding the point. Hey, man, if you want to argue with somebody, go on, you know, X or something. You know, I've already said clearly several times that, you know, it doesn't take more than 15, 20 seconds to, you know, figure out what you can do. You know, this guy's got one card in his hand and only so much he can do on the field. Like, you know what I mean? Either you do it or you move on. You know you can't win the match, concede. You know? Oh, I plan on wiping the field. Seen that card before. Yep, too bad for you I don't actually play creatures in this deck, really. I'll be happy to get rid of those off the field, though. I'm not mad. I mean, the only person making me upset is the fact that you want to keep arguing. So, you know, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I mean, plain as day told you my point. I mean, I can kind of understand where you're trying to come from, but, like, you're not making a point, really. You're just arguing. So let's see. He has nothing in hand. Always just get a demon on the field. Do 4 damage to him. Momentum Breaker's not really gonna do anything. Stuck off there. This guy's probably gonna win. Because I can't really do any more damage to him than that 6. I'll gain 6 life, but he's gonna be able to send 30 damage my way. Yeah, they do run the clock. You know, and sometimes I just sit there and I just let it happen, but, you know. The dude was playing a deck similar than me, you know, and it's like, I don't see either one of us playing creatures or anything, and like, you guys really want to sit there and just watch us keep making each other discard our cards. So he at least had nothing to do damage. I would have at least did damage to him, you know. Guard 2 cards. Agree with you, control's a shit playstyle. Whether it's blue, black, white. I think, and I've said many of times, if your strategy is to just extend the match to win the match, then, you know, that's not really a strategy. Or to extend the match until you're able to play a card to win the match, it's not really a strategy. I can go put 15 field wipe cards in here and just wipe the field every turn until I can draw the one game-winning card and then play it. I knew this was gonna happen. I was hoping to get like either another field wipe or an upfront battle. Clearly you don't usually watch my streams, Josh. Just because I'm doing it today doesn't mean that I normally do it. I also don't take forever to make a decision. This also is in a deck that's built for the strategy to be let me extend the match until I can come up with a strategy. The strategy of this deck is to make you discard and have no hand. So this card will ping you. This card will ping you. Almost all the cards will ping you and do damage. Josh, do you argue with people a lot in life? It's not a very healthy lifestyle. It's very popular. I mean, it's not a bad deck though. But like, I don't know. I beat it a lot. So I'm surprised as many people play it so much. To ignore people like that in the future, so I don't seem like I'm just arguing with people on stream. Lady, so I don't take more damage. So I draw one. It's nice. This dude's shutting me down. I think I don't know what I can do. Honestly. Nothing I can do. Oh. You got that all the way up. You guys feel like Arena puts you on purposeful losing streaks? Sometimes I wonder. But some of my decks, I'll just win and win and win and win and win and win and then out of nowhere I'm just like, I'll lose 5 in a row and I just won like 15. Like, that's ridiculous to happen. Wow. I only know what we're getting rid of. Why do you guys want me to have day adjustments against this guy so badly? You don't even have white mana to play him. We're gonna end the stream after this match, and then I've got a another deck I want to give a try. That's what's gonna happen. This deck was winning. So yesterday I won 15 matches and lost 3 with this deck. So, and then today I started off, I drew really bad my first two, and then I won 5 matches in a row. I don't know what I'm at right now. So, and then we just lost a couple of matches not too long ago. But then when they give you stuff like this, like, I didn't need all those day judgments. I mulliganed to not get those day of judgments, and they still gave them to me anyways. You know? I really can't do anything against what this guy's throwing up against me. So I'm probably going to lose against this guy. Normally I get decent hands, so... You're looking for a mono black deck. I just wanted to give I wanted to try out that up front, the battle card that goes and pulls out 2 cards. You know, I wanted to see what I could do and how well it did against rank. That was the whole point in this deck. I mean, if you're looking to do something that's gonna do something with black with like draw or not, I would do something similar to what I did in this deck. Because this deck does win almost all of its matches. So this has 2 Duresses, 4 Hopeless Nightmares. It's got 2 Bandit Talents, some Deep Cavern Bats, Go for the Throats, Nowhere to Run. And then we've got Starscape Cleric to go with the Bloodthirsty Conqueror for a 1-shot. We've got Rush of the Dread with the Blood Letters for a 1-shot. You've got Shepherd of the Apocalypse to go with all of the discarding and drawing. I mean, that card by itself, like, you don't even need to have all that. You've got Unholy Annex with the 3 Tree Mascots, and then the Soul Stones, and then the Blood Letters, and then obviously you can open it as well. And then if you want to take the match too far, you know, this for early on, you know, -3/-3 to a creature and gain 2 life. But then for 7, you can just start pulling your stuff back out of the graveyard. So, like, if I'm trying to climb the ladder and I want to play black, this is what I use. So, I did a video on it in a stream yesterday. And that's why, you know, that triggered me wanting to do, because I have another deck where I used the United Battlefront. Which, you know, I'm like, if I could just go grab all of these enchantments straight out of the deck, why wouldn't I? You know? And then I had the problem where people would build the field up too much. So, you know, obviously you want to wipe it. Thanks for watching this one. I'm actually going to go do another one for about another hour. And then I'll be done for the day. So it'll be up in like the next 10 minutes or so.